The world of espionage is a murky one, populated by figures who operate in the shadows. Two such figures are the Triad member and the spy. Both exist in a world of secrecy and danger, but their motivations, loyalties, and methods often differ. Understanding these differences and similarities offers a glimpse into a hidden world where loyalty is fluid and danger is always present. Triad members are often associated with organized crime syndicates. Their activities can range from extortion and gambling to drug trafficking and human smuggling. Spies, on the other hand, operate in the service of a government or intelligence agency. Their mission is to gather information, often from hostile or inaccessible sources. Despite their contrasting roles, both Triad members and spies share a need for secrecy and deception. They operate in the shadows, their true allegiances hidden behind a carefully constructed facade. Their work demands a certain level of ruthlessness and a willingness to break the law in pursuit of their objectives. While their paths may seem divergent, the world of Triad activities and espionage often intersect. Both operate in a world where information is power and trust is a luxury. Understanding their motivations and methods is key to navigating the murky waters of international crime and intelligence. Triad members and spies, while both shrouded in secrecy, operate under vastly different banners. Their affiliations define their purpose, shaping their actions and guiding their loyalties. Triad members pledge allegiance to their organization, often bound by ancient oaths and blood rituals. Their purpose is often rooted in criminal enterprise, seeking financial gain and power within the underworld. Their activities reflect this, often involving illegal operations that exploit and corrupt. Spies, conversely, are sworn to serve their nation. Their loyalty lies with their country, and their purpose is to protect its interests, even if it means bending or breaking the rules. Their activities focus on gathering intelligence, often through clandestine means, to gain an advantage on the global stage. The legal ramifications of their actions further highlight their differences. Triad activity is universally recognized as criminal, inviting prosecution and punishment by law enforcement agencies worldwide. Espionage, however, exists in a legal gray area. While frowned upon, it is often sanctioned by governments as a necessary tool of statecraft. This difference in legal standing underscores the fundamental difference in their loyalties. A Triad member's loyalty is to their organization, a criminal entity operating outside the law. A spy's loyalty is to their nation, operating within a system that, while often ethically ambiguous, grants them a degree of legitimacy. Despite their divergent paths, Triad members and spies find common ground in the shadowy realm of secrets and lies. Deception is their currency, secrecy their shield, and both are masters of manipulation. Both rely heavily on secrecy to operate effectively. Triad members rely on oaths of silence and hidden communication networks to protect their operations and identities. Similarly, spies operate undercover, their true identities masked by fabricated personas and carefully crafted backstories. Deception is another shared tool of the trade. Triad members use elaborate schemes and double crosses to gain the upper hand in the criminal underworld. Spies, too, employ deception, using misinformation and double agents to mislead adversaries and achieve their objectives. This shared reliance on secrecy and deception speaks to the nature of their work. Both operate in a world where trust is a liability and truth is a fluid concept. To survive and succeed, they must become masters of disguise, adept at blending into the background and manipulating those around them. The life of a Triad member or a spy is fraught with danger. Each step they take could be their last, each encounter a potential trap. They live on the edge of a knife, constantly aware of the risks inherent in their chosen professions. Violence is an ever-present threat in the world of triads. Rival gangs, law enforcement crackdowns, and internal power struggles create a volatile environment where survival is never guaranteed. Spies, too, face danger. Exposure, betrayal, and hostile environments are occupational hazards, demanding constant vigilance and a willingness to confront danger head-on. Infiltration is a critical skill for both. Triad members rely on infiltrating legitimate businesses and organizations to facilitate their criminal enterprises. They corrupt officials, bribe their way into positions of power, and exploit legal loopholes to achieve their aims. Spies utilize similar tactics. They infiltrate enemy organizations, cultivate assets within hostile governments, and embed themselves in dangerous locations to gather intelligence. This requires a unique blend of charisma, cunning, and cold-blooded determination. The constant threat of danger and the need for infiltration underscore the high-stakes nature of their work. Both Triad members and spies operate in a world where one wrong move can have dire consequences. It is a life that demands unwavering commitment, nerves of steel, and a willingness to make unimaginable sacrifices.
Commit your way to the Lord, trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. Psalm 37 verse 5. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4 verse 13.